Evening, Ed McCurvey, District 4. We had this saying in business, if you can measure it, you can manage it. Last year, we put an animal shelter in, and I think it was $7 million that we put towards this animal shelter. I started ciphering a little bit, and I listened to the meeting that we had recently, and we were talking about $20,000 a month to run the human shelter. So I thought to myself, $20,000 into $7 million, that's about 20 to 25 years of human shelter that we could have in place. Let's think about the budget that we're using here and where it's applied and what it's applied for, because we're doing a good thing with that armory. And I would even venture to say that we wouldn't need it for 20 years. Some of that money could be spent towards resources or redirected resources in this city to help to do what you guys are doing. And you've been doing an excellent job. I just want to put some perspective on this, because this isn't a lot of money for taking care of humans. And it's something that's really, really important, something that's necessary, and something that you guys have already done. Thank you very much. I know a lot of people have called and said thanks. We now can measure the problem. Now we can manage the problem. And now we can restore the rule of law in our city. You know, I was heard a comment that it's not a crime to be homeless. That's true. But it is a crime to be intoxicated in public. It is a crime to be under the influence of a controlled substance. It is a crime to traffic drugs. It is a crime to panhandle. It is a crime to graffiti and destroy property. It is a crime to loiter and litter and stay out beyond curfew. That has nothing to do with homelessness, but there's a lot of folks that claim to want to be homeless or choose to be homeless that violate all of those things. And by restoring the rule of law in this city, you're helping the people that don't violate those crimes every day. Mercy to the guilty is cruelty to the innocent. Those of us that don't go out and do those things don't like it when we allow a whole bunch of people to do those things, including destroying our wetlands, littering everywhere, and making it hard for people to conduct business. Thank you for restoring law and order in this city. Thank you to the police and all of the resources that they've been using to get people the services that they need, and the ones that don't need the services can move and tell their story walking. And this is an important thing in our city to restore the rule of law and law and order, and you guys have done an excellent job with it. And then my hat's off to the police force, because they have done a tremendous amount of things to get this done, and we recognized those folks a couple weeks ago, and that's just the beginning, in my opinion. We should do more.
Thank you very much, Mr. McCurvey. Is there anyone else? Please.